Hello, Scorpio. This is Barta from Roosters, Peacock, and I'll be doing your May 18th through the 24th general intuitive read. I hope everybody's doing well. Scorpio, I think this is going to be not so much of an extension from last week, but this is, you've already gone through the deep transformation, zero doubt. Especially around the first of the month, that full moon totally kicked it in. The new moon is going to be turning over a different type of leaf for you. Because you've already gone through not just one transformation. This was a complete, total transformation, life-altering, okay? And some of you have done it quietly. Some of you are leaving pasts behind that no longer serve you. Others are leaving struggles and strifes behind, all right? And I'm sitting here, I'm going to do the destiny cards real quick, but there is one. And I left it on top, and I am looking at it and looking at it because I was shuffling the decks, and this one kept falling out over and over and over. And that is going to be, it actually continues the story. Yeah, I'll take it. That I'll read towards the end, and you'll understand why I kind of was smirking at that one. All right, so there is no doubt that you guys, but here's the one. I'm a Scorpio too, so I can feel the feels on it. This is, even though you've gone through a great transformation, this week may test and try you. It truly will. I don't think it's going to be anything you definitely can't handle, but Scorpios have metamorphosed over not just weeks, but years. And you'll be able to just you'll be able to bounce right through it and just kind of let it roll off. All right. So definite, the transformation still continues this week as well. And it's actually kind of highlighted because the simple fact of it is that's one thing that Scorpios are masters on, is transforming. No matter what the situation is around, you're able to transform. Okay, you're able to usually roll with it. Unless you're going by old means and old reactions. Okay, so this week, definitely don't go by old reactions. Go with the new flow of how you are. I'm just going to go ahead and read this. I was going to leave it towards the end, but this one's going to hit home for a lot of you Scorpios. And no matter what, whether it's people saying you can't do something, or it's actions, or even it's self-thought, this is usually the closing thought. These are cards, these are called, I think they're badass affirmations is what it is. And this one's so fitting, it's not even funny. It says, I can and I fucking will. And that's how badasses roll. Okay? That is, that's so appropriate for Scorpios, 100%. All right, we'll start with the destiny cards. And as we roll through this, just take the pieces and parts and leave the rest, okay? And I'm looking at this other one too. And normally it's just like, usually I wouldn't take and add another one, but it says, I am effing masterpiece. Okay, so remember that. This is something that you have worked on. This is something this is not, this is blood, sweat, and tears is what I'm getting. Okay, there has been a lot of transformation. This week, though, we've got the Queen of Spades. It's self-mastery, hardworking in a service capacity. Scorpios are definitely one of the hardest working zodiac signs around. There are many of them, but Scorpios are, if they push their stubbornness into a one-track mind of succeeding, that's exactly what you're going to do. All right, the next card we've got is the Two of Spades, working together, cooperating. And then the second card is, or third card is Four of Hearts, marriage, satisfaction, and love, family relationships. Okay. All right, let's go ahead. Yeah. Let's see what highlights we got for the week for you. And this is definitely going to be hitting home for the Scorpios. And this is definitely going to hit home for the Scorpios that are looking for change as well. Because not only did you go through a great transformation, but it also opened up your senses even stronger than what they were before. Now, if you're not quite there and you're Scorpio, you will be. And it's going to happen quickly. All right? Yep. I think most of you are already well on your way. There's pretty not much anything anybody can say or do that can pull a wool over your eyes. That I understand. Okay. Show me Scorpio. Oh, yes. The reason I am laughing a little bit is we've got the Temperance card. Okay, we've got the Temperance card. It's just keeping stuff in balance. Now, this may come into play if you're in a relationship, marriage, satisfaction, and love, family relationship. So if there's anything that was kind of rocky or anything that was kind of misunderstood in the week previous, it will take and balance out. Other than this, if it has nothing to do with the relationship, with the Temperance card, this is balance. Now, there's one thing the Scorpios, and I'm not dogging you because I'm a Scorpio. I understand this. I truly do. Is patience, okay? Patience. You've had a lot of patience. You've had it for a long time. You've been waiting for results. Okay, well, here's the thing, is behind the curtain, it is already changing, even though, and you as this zodiac sign, the ones who can see the unseen, you are seeing and knowing, and maybe you're just like eager to get to it and feel like, do not sit here and get down on yourself or feel like, oh, it's just totally out of reach. Whatever you're working on, that's working towards what you're wanting, what your goals are. Continue to do this. And I don't know about you, with Scorpio, I see the numbers 555. There is great change. The great change is already in order right now. It's already in working order. You've already been heard. It is moving forward. Just keeping balance. Some of you may be, I'm not seeing the two of Pentacles, which it reminds me of a juggler, right? This is more of just keeping balance, just keeping stuff in balance. Some of you have multiple pots that you kind of have your hands in that you're working on, and you're having to keep it balanced out. This will be a week of keeping balance. And also, but you're all still transforming. And a lot of you, it has to do with a change of perspective too, because unfortunately, because of past events or things that have come down on you, and Scorpio is one that also had the 10 of Wands for many times, for a long time, actually. Not just many, it was many times, and it was like flies bopping off your face. All right. I'm not going to say it's all going to go away, but here's the thing. Things will kind of balance out a little bit easier. You'll be able to go with the flow on it. All right. We've got the 3 of Wands. And the 3 of Wands is, I can read this many ways. This is going to be hitting the Scorpios that are waiting for their ships to come in. And there could have been 2 different times or 2 different aspects. This could even with the marriage card here, it could be family, friends, lovers. It can have to do with your finances. It can have to do with a life direction, whichever applies to you. I've noticed I've been saying false starts lately, and not saying that it's a false start, but I think this is what people have been used to. Just because you can't see it all this week does not mean that it's a false start. What I'm seeing with the 3 of Wands here is that he's firmly grasping on to one wand, and he's looking forward. He's not looking back. So Scorpio, you are being asked not to look back. You are looking forward. And the 2 wands behind are something that you yourself have tried, or you've given it 2 chances, or whatever it applies to you. You're looking forward. The one that you have your hands on, that wand right now, that one, you're looking forward, and that one's going to move forward. So with the false start part there have been times that you might have started something and it ended up being a false start, or it was 9 times out of 10, it wasn't created by you. It was caused by something, an external event or something else happening. Here's the thing. This is not a false start. What you're working for right now, and I don't see the 5s here, but I saw it in my head, 555. You are actively in the middle of change right now, and not just change with yourself, the direction of your life. That's what I get. This is not a false start at all. Yep. Oh, I'll take it. Yeah, your wheel's changing. All righty, let me see here. Scorpio. Okay, this is where I'm going to stop. For some of you, I think it's going to play in quite well with what I was just talking about. We've got the shark. Take care, or there will be a loss of material wealth. Yes, you've got to. That's probably what the balancing is about, because you're also being asked not to jump. Like if it has to do with a financial endeavor, don't jump too fast. Okay. You'll know when the timing is right. That's one thing that you will. Your intuition, you'll be able to see. A lot of you are seers. There's no doubt in my mind on that one. I mean, I definitely, I understand that. However your gifts play out, well, mine plays out like a movie in my head. Other times it's numbers. Other times I'll hear it. However it applies to you, okay? Synchronicities. Look around for synchronicities. I'm not saying, okay, here, tell you to look for this reoccurring number 555. And then all of a sudden, psychologically, you will start looking for it. You're not being asked to do that. Okay. Your intuition is waking up. Your psychic ability is waking up. Your third eye is waking up. You're going to be on. You are going to be straight on. It does, but do be very careful. Do not have past, if you've had past issues with hanging on to money or jumping into something too fast, you're being asked to balance it. And I think you'll be able to keep a smooth balance with it. And then we've got the wheel, indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. I don't think that's what it is. I think it's the wheel, just like the wheel of wheel of fortune. If your wheel has been down, just like a wheel, if it has been down, what goes down must come up. All right. So those of you who've been down on your luck per se for a while, I'm telling you right now, that wheel is turning up. All right. Another message is sorrow over a great loss. And this is sitting over top of the Three of Wands. Some of you may be spinning around great loss in your head, whether it's people, places, or things. All right. But do know that you're highly thought of. Okay. That's a one big thing right there is no matter what you've gone through before, you are still highly thought of. All right. That's just a message. All right, let's do a closing one here. Because like I said, you guys are on the up. It's no longer sitting at, and I'm not saying you're at the bottom. What I'm saying is what you've started and restarted and restarted. This is the go. Yep. Oh yeah. Self-mastery. Some of you are self-mastering your temperaments as well. That's what I get on that one. Not just that, but it's also you're mastering your craft, whatever your craft would be. What is it? Yep. Scorpio, this week you're being asked to go with the ebb and flow. Just go with the flow. And sometimes before in the past, it might have been harder for you. But there are things behind the scenes and you feel it this time. You're just going to go with the flow. Just like the Temperance card, just sitting here. Like they've got the cups with the water here back and forth. You're just going to, it's going to come together and it's coming together fast. So it looks to me in general, everything's going on the uptake for you. There's no more sitting in. You're not going to be feeling like you're just sitting still and nothing's ever accomplished. If you've been sitting like that, it's not like that for a long time. If there's been any instances where needing to be able to work together better, it's talking about satisfaction in marriage, love, family, friends, lovers. It's showing satisfaction. It's showing working together and cooperating. It's all on the uptake. Just go with the flow. And sometimes with Scorpios, we'd like to take and push it forward faster. Nope. Just go with the ebb and flow on it. And just know you can. That's the whole part right there, is no matter how many times you've been knocked down, you get back up. All right, Scorpio, till next week. Bye.